appreciate everything, the opportunity to be a graduate from Clemson. Appreciate everything that you've done, the opportunity to play football here, but this is my decision. So you support him and you move on. That's all you can do. But you know, this is just a football decision, guys. I hate that this is the world we live in, but it's where we are. But he did an awesome job for us. He's a graduate, and he truly did everything that's ever been asked of him. But I put it just like when Dexter Lawrence got here, and I put him in front of a bunch of upperclassmen because I thought he was the best player. I mean, when Christian Wilkins got here, he started in front of a bunch of upperclassmen. When Mitch Hyatt got here as a true freshman, he started at left tackle in front of a bunch of upperclassmen. I made all those decisions because I thought it was the best thing for the team. When Deshaun replaced Cole, I thought it was what was best for the team. You know, and sometimes you get freshmen in here that are rare and unique. Nuke Hopkins, when he came in here as a freshman, a couple games in, he was a starter, and he beat out some upperclassmen. You know, it's just that's the way it is, and you know, so I can't apologize for that. It's hard. It's very difficult, again, especially when you really love somebody, and you know, you'd love to see it work out a certain way, but you know, it doesn't always go the way you want it to go or the way you'd like to see it go. At the end of the day, you gotta do what's right, and you know, I don't have any regrets for doing what's right. For this football team.
You mentioned Renfro getting some work, or is he getting some work in practice?
Yeah,
at quarterback?
yeah. Started repping a little bit yesterday. Dusted him off a little bit. So that's all you can do. You got to get it. We got to have a plan. A, B, C, D. Any of y'all got any quarterback eligibility? That's one thing that's probably, I did find that out today. That's one of the positives as we were finishing up our team meeting today. I've never had so many people come up to me and tell me what a great quarterback they were in high school or middle school or you know, whatever. So had lots of volunteers to come make sure I knew what a tight spiral they threw and you know what a good 95-pound quarterback they were back in the day. So seems to be we have lots of options based on the team meeting today.
Most of the coaches were super excited about the redshirt rule when it happened and thought it was a very positive thing. This is some of the unintended consequences. You still in favor of it?
Heck yeah. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know, maybe this becomes something that people do all the time. I doubt it. But you know what? Hey, it's opportunity for these young people. And how can you be against that? I mean, it is what it is. So wish him nothing but the best, and everybody has to make their own decisions in life. In life, you do, I do, all of us do, and sometimes we make good ones, sometimes we make bad ones, and sometimes we don't ever know if it's good or bad until down the road. So, you know, that's just where we are.
Yeah, Coach, it wasn't long ago when you had a stockpile of quarterbacks. Did you ever dream you'd be sitting here asking us if we had eligibility?
No, but that's just, hey, welcome to 2018. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, welcome to 2018. I think you know, and Trevor, I hate it for Trevor because he's just, I mean, he's done nothing but just show up and go to work, and his job is to be the best version of himself. And you know, he shouldn't apologize for being a great player. It's like when Deshaun won the job. You know, Deshaun hurt for Cole. I hurt for Cole. We had tears together. I mean, it was bad, but I'm glad he hung in. You know, he's the MVP of the Russell Athletic Bowl. You know, but no, I didn't. But that's where we are, and you know, we'll go recruit. And, you know, we're still in pretty good shape though. I mean, Chase Bryce is ready to go play. We got two guys that I know we can win with, and then we got to get Ben back up to speed in a hurry. You know, his rule's fixing to have to change quickly, and then we'll work out all the other options we can. But you know, that's just where we are, and it's 2018, and you just got to deal with it the very best you can. But again, I hate it for Trevor. I even asked him. I said, you know, I'm sure, because he started as a freshman in high school. You know, for a reason, and I you know, I said, I'm sure there was probably an upperclassman, a junior or senior, that you probably beat out or something like that, and I'm sure there was drama associated with that, you know, and And I think he said, yeah, that guy's starting at tight end now for Alabama. So, you know, listen, it just comes with the territory. And he's a great player. Nothing's never been promised him. He's earned it. He's earned it. He's had to earn it. And that's what he's done. So, you know, I'm proud of him for just being him and doing what he needed to do to put himself in this position. If he doesn't earn it, we're not having this conversation. But we'll push forward.
Yeah, but how's the focus been for the team with all this going on, all this soccer going on?
You know, these guys are football players. I mean, when the horn blows, we got work to do, and you know, coaches coach, players play, and we get ready. So we've had 2 good practices. That's all I can tell you.
Coach Ben had a couple of scholarship offers to go elsewhere. He comes here without a scholarship,
Yep.
and then he's placed on scholarship when Hunter Johnson leaves. How fortunate do you feel now that he made that decision?
We're really fortunate, really fortunate. You know, and originally we were going to put him at safety, and then obviously we had some guys leave, and you know, we're really fortunate that he's here because he's a very good athlete. Again, he hasn't had the reps of those other guys, and then he broke his finger, and so he just got back this week. But we're really lucky to have him because he's a functional quarterback. You know, he's not a guy that hasn't played the position or a guy that we're having to dust off from 6 years ago like Renfro. But I tell you, Renfro looked pretty good. He actually did all right. You know, we'd have to have a Renfro package, and you know, not ask him to do the whole thing, but just what we need to win with if we had a disaster. But hopefully we don't ever have to talk about that again after this day today. But
Did you break out the film from Texas A&M on Hunter this week?
no, we did not. We did not.
It looked like Ben's put on some muscle since he first got here. Have you seen him really develop this?
Oh yeah. He's strong. He's been in Power Hour. I mean, he came in pretty strong kid. I mean, obviously Coach Batson's his dad, so he kind of feeds him nails, I think, for breakfast and lunch. But he's a strong kid, and he's got good size. He hasn't been able to throw much until this week, so he's got to knock the rust off of himself and get back ready to.
Dabo, did you have a talk with Kelly, or did you find out when he didn't come out for practice?
Yeah, I did talk to him before our meetings, and you know, he was in the team meeting and in the quarterback meetings, and then he just didn't come out to practice. And so, I mean, I'm at practice then. I sent somebody to make sure he was okay, because I was worried about that. So we did contact his family just to make sure he was okay, and he just went home. And when I came in, he had just sent me a nice text and just saying, you know, I'm sorry, but this is what he's going to do, and appreciated his opportunity, and proud of his degree and all that, but this is, you know, his decision. So that's it. I told him, I said, well, at 10:50 tomorrow, you got till 10:50 tomorrow, because I'm on the clock. At 10:50, I'm going to have to confirm it one way or another, and so that's our world.
When y'all were recruiting Chase Bryce, what was it about him that y'all were particularly drawn to?
Moxie, winner, big arm, great athlete. You know, he's a big-time baseball player too. Got a high football IQ, and again, if you just watch his tape, I mean, he's a little Brett Favre-ish, you know, in that. And I don't want to compare him to Brett Favre. That's not what I'm just saying. He's a little unorthodox sometimes, but he's just got this moxie to him, man, and he just finds a way. He's tough. So yeah, we were tickled to death when we were able to get he and Hunter in that class.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Dabo.
Okay, appreciate it.